Today we're going to be talking about how to actually get the Prophy start check if you're doing a cleaning on a patient or something of that nature. So first things first, as always, we got to log in. So we're going to click dental right here. Put in your password and click OK. Now, if you want to access your patients, once again, we all know what to do by now. You click the patient tab right there. And I just want to comment on something really quick. Well, first let me go to my patient. So let's do the mannequin. So as I've told you before, we're going to click the magnifying glass. We're going to go to first name, and you should see your patient right there. Click OK. Okay. Now, from this area, there's a lot of things you can do, and I'm trying to go through it through all the videos. For now, I just want to mention one thing, which is the Scan Doc tab right over here. Click that really quick. Typically, if a patient's already been here, you're going to see a list of certain documents that were scanned by them. One really useful document that a lot of people don't know about is the license driver document, and you can basically, if you right click, imagine if something was here and you right click on it and click edit, you can actually see your patient's image, which will really help when the patient's waiting at a lobby and you don't want to be rude and call out their name in front of everyone. So it kind of helps to get a visual of your patient and maybe go up to them and tell them to come up and that we're ready for them. Okay. Now for our purposes, I want to go to chart. Now this is going to be huge. You're going to know this one more than any other one. Chart. So click that. You can see it says patient periodontal recall maintenance due. Sometimes it's going to have these notifications. It means that my periodic recall was due. Okay, so just click OK. Now, if it's an older patient, you're going to see a lot of tabs, and each tab represents something different. For example, this tab right here, it says UG periodic exam. That means that this was a tab for periodic exams that you would do for your patient. The tab that is most relevant for Prophys would have to be this tab right over here, which is the orange tab. Okay. When you click that, you're going to see the treatment plan area, and then the actual the Prophy, like the actual area where you're going to be dragging in and getting the start check. Okay. So in this area, it's basically a treatment plan saying what steps you're going to do. Okay. So you're typically going to put in all the steps and get that checked off, and then when the patient comes back in to get their cleaning, you're going to drag whatever procedure it may be into this area. Okay? So right now, for example, 1110B, that says prophylaxis adult. That means I was treatment plan for a prophylaxis adult. And then you can actually drag it in to this area. Okay? Now, for our purposes, let's say, how would you want to start a new appointment? The first thing you would do is go take this and scroll all the way down. Take that and you want to scroll all the way down. That's appointment 2. You see that right there? I'm going to go even further down. Okay. And typically what I do is I right click. I'll say add appointment. There's appointment 3. There's nothing under it because I just added it. Now to start the procedure, you would actually go before you would do this basically while waiting for your attending. You're going to right click and click sign up start check. When you click this, you're going to see this come up right here. And if you can imagine, the instructor will then go and swipe down his card and will give you access to actually start the procedure, as well as drag in either from this area or from this area whatever treatment that you want to do. And then you'd start your Prophy as usual. So let's just cancel out of that right now. So once that is started, you'd basically go, and I would drag in this adult prophylaxis. That's the one that you guys want, and you drag it down here. Okay. I can't do that now because it won't allow me to, because I haven't gotten the appropriate start check. Okay. Rather than moving it from this area, you can also find whatever procedure you need after the start check if you go over here. Okay. Now I know this is very confusing. It has all these different procedures and codes and whatnot, but I just want to show you a couple things. So let's say I want to find a prophylaxis, um, basic prophylaxis. Well, where would I go? I would go down here. What I like to do, it's in different areas, but what I like to do is go to periodontal. Okay. Let's see, I'm scrolling down. Oh, there it is. Adult prophylaxis code 1110B, just like right here, because there's already a treatment plan for it. $61, and what I would do is I would take it, drag it, and actually put it down here, which I can't do right now. Okay? And this is the item that most students will be using for the prophylaxis. You can also do a child prophylaxis. It's a little bit cheaper, $48. Or there could be a peri-maintenance or something of that nature, which they all vary in prices. But typically, it's going to be this adult prophylaxis. I know that's confusing. I hope it helps a little bit. And if you guys have any questions, just ask your upperclassmen. Thank you.